Hi there, welcome back to another one of my Derbyshire walking adventures. So I'm out today with my daughter Lily, who's racing on into the distance there. So we parked the car today in Cromford, walked up to Black Rock, and we're now making our way along the High Peak Trail to a place called Harboro Rocks. So the High Peak Trail that we're on at the moment is a disused railway line that was bought by the Peak District National Park. I think it was in 1971. The trail runs for about 17 miles from Cromford over to a place near Buxton. It's a Sunday, so the weather's decent, so it's very popular today. Popular trail with walkers and cyclists. Right, okay, we'll see you along the trail, see what we can find today. We've just passed Middleton Top, which is a visitor centre. I think it's only open certain times in the year. There is a cycle hire there as well. Not fancying that today though. We'll stick to two legs. So this is Lily's first walk out for a while. You're struggling, aren't you?
Yeah.
So it has been uphill pretty much most of the way so far, but we're off to the Lake District in a few weeks' time. So I'm training her up because we're hoping to go up Helvellyn. She's looking forward to that, I can tell.
Hello. I don't like this.
So I've just walked through Hopton Tunnel there. This trail reminds me of a scaled down, quieter version of the Bonsall Trail with its headstone tunnel, etc. To be honest, since apart from the bit between Cromford and Middleton where there are two car parks, we've hardly seen anybody on this trail. Lily wasn't a big fan of going through that tunnel though, were you?
No, it was a bit creepy.
A bit creepy. There's no one in there. She was convinced there were bats in there.
I've watched too many horror films.
So we've just made it to Harboro Rocks. We're going to climb on over the top there. Fancy having a go at rock climbing, Lily?
Absolutely not.
No enthusiasm. Oh, big bee.
Big. Cool.
So we've made it there to the top of Harboro Rocks. Now, believe it or not, that's Lily's first ever trig point. She's been on quite a few walks with us now, but first time she's actually touched a trig point. It's quite breezy up here, but we've got some fantastic views over to Carsington Water. It's a very popular place, is this? Well, the rocks are. The top, in the exposed, windy, cooler conditions, less so. Right, okay, so we're off the High Peak Trail now, so we're going to make our way back over towards Cromford. Stunning view from up here over to Carsington. Plenty of sailing boats out today. So we've just descended down from Harboro Rocks. Bitterly cold on the top of there, weren't it, Lily?
Yeah, it was really cold.
And you might not be able to see it in the distance, but we had to descend through that field full of cows, very curious cows. They followed us from the top of the hill down to the bottom. You weren't that keen, were you, Lily?
No.
I'm not a big fan, but keep calm and keep walking and don't look back. I think that's the way to go. I think we're going to take advantage of this unused farm. I was going to say machinery. It's not machinery, is it? Farm trailer, that's it. For lunch. What do you reckon, Lily, to that nice short climb we've had from the Limestone Way?
I can't breathe. It's taken my breath away.
I don't know. Unfit. So what would you say to all those people your age regarding getting out walking?
Just don't do it.
That's not what we rehearsed. Just excuse me while I go and re-educate her. I think we'll extend the walk by an extra 5 miles just to see if we can encourage her to promote getting outdoors to people her age. Right, let's carry on. We've just walked through a small place called Ibel. I think that's how we pronounce it, isn't it?
Ibel.
Ibel, yeah, one of those. Lily was happy. We stumbled on a barn with some lambs in.
They're so cute.
She wanted to take one home. So we've just passed the point where the Limestone Way branches off that way. We'll just carry on following this path back towards Cromford. I have said on previous videos that I may look to walk the full Limestone Way at some point in the future, but I don't know. I'm becoming less interested in it. I think this southern section, from just a short bit I've walked on here, is it's just in and out of farmland, dodging cattle, which isn't my cup of tea. I think the section from Matlock to Castleton definitely will do that at some point, but we'll see. You never say never. So this section we're walking through here is called Bonsall Mines, an old disused mining area. Lots of reminders that it was used for that at some point in time. I think this walk must set a new world record for the most number of gates we've ever walked through on one walk. It must be 3 figures. And we've got another one as well. Somewhere down there.
Number 104.
Number 104, Lily thinks. And another one.
105.
Probably isn't that many. Feels like it. Been that busy counting gates, we've actually gone the wrong way. So we've probably gone through about 10, more than I actually needed to. Fancy a go, Lily?
Yeah. Wish I had them on my garden.
You won't be able to see, but we've had a nice descent, steep descent, through those woods on the opposite side of the road there. Climb up here. And now another steep climb. Lily's not impressed. So I think it's fair to say that that climb was very, well, it wasn't even short, it was long and sharp. And we've reached a point in the walk called Groaning Tor. But I've renamed it Moaning Tor because Lily there has done no non-stop moaning all the way up. I mean, she's too tired to even speak now and come back with a reply.
I don't want to speak to you anymore.
I don't know. Just stumbled on an old cave. That looks a seriously big drop down too. Good job it's gated. It's even got a letterbox. I think it's fair to say that this walk has had about 95% of feels like it's been uphill. I'll post the actual total elevation gained on the screen now because it's been a lot. A lot of changes in direction. So we're almost back at the car. It has been an enjoyable walk. What I would say is if you want to see more walks from the Matlock Cromford area, I'd highly recommend checking out Patrick Leach's channel, The Solitary Rambler, and I'll put a link to his channel in the video description. He's from this area, so he's done a lot of really good walks, both here and further afield. Some excellent films that he's made. Right, okay, we're going to sign off here. There'll be a link to the route as always in the video description. I've promised Mrs. Happy here an Indian takeaway tonight, so that should perk her up a little bit.
Hopefully.
It's been a tough one for you today, hasn't
Yes.
it? She is thinking about setting her own YouTube channel. I think we're going to call it what were we going to call it?
Reluctant hiker.
That's it, the Reluctant Hiker. So there'll be one video upload every 6 months on it. Right, okay, thanks as always for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Bye from me and
Bye from me.
bye for now.